Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, it ain't working without you guys. So I appreciate you being here watching. It's nice to know that we got our quarterback situation handled. But now here's an interesting thought. If Dak Prescott never got hurt, and with all of the injuries that kept mounting, our defense being terrible and all that, and let's say maybe we ended up winning the division. I think we beat Washington with Dak Prescott. We win a few more games, I'm sure, even with the offensive line in shambles. Let's say it ended up being 8-8 or 9-7 last year. Would Dak Prescott have gotten the contract, or would it have been, oh no, here it is, the Cowboys still stink. Yeah, they won the division, but, Dak can't carry the team. I actually wonder that. This is where, if you're a Star Trek fan, the original one, there was an episode called Mirror Mirror, and somehow they ended up in this alternate universe, and everything was backwards from where it was before. Mr. Spock had a goatee and all. He was evil and stuff like that. So it was just like, you got to see what the other side could be like. And this is one of those things that if we could go to an alternate universe and see, had Dak Prescott not gotten hurt, what would the contract situation have been? I don't know. But I guess it doesn't matter because he signed for the next 4 years. We don't have to worry about that for a while. But somebody who has to wonder, worry, and hope that he gets out of town is DeSean Watson. Their GM, David Culley, who is from New England. This is part of the reason why DeSean Watson is like, I've been through this game before with my coach, who was from New England, who was a freaking idiot. I'm not about to go through with another New England guy. It's not going to happen. It's kind of like Matthew Stafford said, you can trade me to 31 teams. New England's not going to be the one. Anywhere but New England. I don't care where you send me, just not New England. So DeSean Watson wants out. David Culley says DeSean Watson is our quarterback right now. That word, or that right now is key. Because this is deja vu here. That's exactly what the GM said about Jared Goff with the Rams. When they were asked, hey, what's going on with Jared Goff? Jared Goff, he's our quarterback, right now. Right now? What does that mean? No, you mean right at this moment because we haven't traded him yet. Is that what you're saying? Because that's exactly what happened, because, they want to have plausible deniability that if they don't get the deal that they want, that they can say, hey, we said that, we love you, you're our starting quarterback and stuff. But it's also a signal to other teams that the door is open. It's cracked. If you want to put your foot in it and see if you can open it up the rest of the way, then by all means do that. And I think they realized with the Texans, as they basically fire-sailed everybody, unfortunately, their coach was a freaking idiot. How do you let go the best wide receiver in football for a second-round draft pick? I mean, for the Texans, they understand that we're screwed. We're over the cap. We got a disgruntled quarterback. We gave away the best receiver in the NFL. We don't have first-round draft picks. So, we have the number 3 pick or number 4 pick, and that's going to Miami. It's just going to be bad for the next couple of years. And at the moment, if we can save some money and get some picks to start the rebuild process, we're open for business. And that's incredible. See, this is how fast things change in the NFL. Remember, it was a year ago that they were coming off of their first playoff win. Everybody looked at it and said, man, the Texans, they're up and coming. They're a great team. DeSean Watson, pay the man. Pay the man. He's one of the best young quarterbacks out there. You got J.J. Watt. You got Hopkins. You got DeSean Watson. Their division's not that bad. That was just a year ago we were saying that. And then Bill O'Brien thought he was Bill Belichick and figured I can just trade people. I can get rid of great guys, players, and I'm going to get compensatory picks, and I'm going to be picking great players and stuff. And what we find out with all of these coaches that have come from New England is they're arrogant and think that they're the reason why New England won and that they can replicate what Bill Belichick does. What we find out is they can't do it. They can't do it. And that's where Bill O'Brien got high on his own supply and screwed up the team. And really screwed up the future for the Texans, the immediate future. They got a long way to come back. And if I'm DeSean Watson, looking at all this and realizing all of my teammates that I could work with that were good players are now gone, I wouldn't want to be there either. So on the flip side, we know that the Chicago Bears are desperate for a quarterback. They've never had a quarterback like DeSean Watson or, for that matter, Russell Wilson. And they look at it as, we are win now. We've got a defense. We've got a Khalil Mack. If we can put a quarterback in here who's competent, who can help us win a couple more games, that could be the difference of us getting to the Super Bowl again, or us just being a good team that can't go anywhere. It's crazy how fast things change. But this is where you look at a team like the 49ers who went to the Super Bowl, and then injuries and everything else, the Super Bowl hangover, destroyed their team, and they were in the toilet. And you have other teams that were in the toilet that get back on top. It's the great thing about football. It doesn't matter who your team is, even the Cleveland Browns. Everybody is 0-0, and everybody got a chance to get up there and make a difference. And I think Cowboys are going to be one of those teams that, given the opportunity, that getting some health, getting their quarterback underway, getting Zeke Elliott to wake up and play better than he did last year, and I still believe he was dealing with COVID, that this is the year for the Dallas Cowboys kind of get crazy in free agency and try and make a move. All right, y'all. We got more work to do in the workshop. As always, I want to thank you guys. Peace.